Sarah worked at a fancy restaurant called Royal Bites. It was a beautiful place filled with rich people, businessmen, celebrities, and politicians. Everything there was neat and shiny. But Sarah didn't care about that. She worked hard only to get her small salary. That little money helped her pay rent for her one-room apartment and buy food. She had no family. Her parents had died in a fire when she was 10. She grew up in an orphanage. Though life was hard, Sarah stayed kind. Even when she had nothing, she shared whatever little she had. One hot afternoon, Sarah was cleaning dishes when a strange man walked into the restaurant. He looked very poor. His shirt was torn, his jeans were dirty, and he had no shoes. His face was covered in dust. He just stood near the entrance, looking tired and quiet. Her boss, Mr. Harris, got angry when he saw the man. "What is that man doing here?" he shouted. "Sir, maybe he's hungry." "Let me give him some food," Sarah said. "This is not a charity." "Throw him out," Mr. Harris replied. Sarah didn't listen. She quietly took some jollof rice and chicken, a cold bottle of water, and gave it to the man. "You can sit in the corner and eat," she said kindly. "Thank you," the man whispered, with tears in his eyes. But Mr. Harris was furious. "You're fired," he shouted. Sarah lost her job that day just for helping a hungry man. That night, Sarah had no food at home. Just one sachet of Gary and a few spoons of sugar. Her rent was due in 2 weeks. She was afraid. The next morning, she wore her best dress and went back to the restaurant to beg for her job. Mr. Harris looked at her and said, "You want your job back? Then spend one night with me." Sarah was shocked. "Sir, you're married." "My wife won't know," he said. Sarah stood tall. "I came here hungry, not cheap. I will never give myself to you," she shouted. Mr. Harris laughed. "Then forget your salary. I used it to pay for the food you gave that homeless man." Sarah cried and walked out. She sat outside on a bench, feeling lost and hopeless. A shadow appeared. It was the same homeless man. He brought her warm food. "You're a strong woman," he said. Later that week, Sarah met the homeless man again near an empty building. "This is where I sleep," he said. "You can't sleep here." "It's not safe," Sarah replied. "Come stay with me in my room. It's small, but better than this." The man agreed. At her place, he asked, "Why are you helping me? Aren't you scared?" Sarah smiled. "You haven't hurt me. I know what it feels like to have nothing." He smiled. "You're different." But her neighbor Lillian saw the man and got angry. "You brought a dirty man into your room?" she shouted. "He's not dirty. He's kind. He helped me when I had nothing," Sarah said. Lillian laughed. "You're broke, jobless, and now living with a beggar. Join my business, sell your body and make money." "No," Sarah replied firmly. "I will it. Never do that. I believe in kindness and dignity." The next day, the man whose name was Samuel told her to visit the restaurant again. "Something is waiting for you there," he said. She went, confused but hopeful. At the restaurant, the receptionist smiled. "You're Sarah?" she asked. "Yes," Sarah replied. "You've been chosen as the new manager." The owner gave clear instructions. "What?" Sarah was shocked. "Yes. You are kind and honest. You start tomorrow." Sarah ran home excited. "Samuel, it happened. I got the job." He nodded. "I know. But they don't know the owner's name." "Who is he?" she asked. Samuel smiled. "It's me." Sarah froze. "What?" He nodded. "I own this place and other businesses. I dressed like a poor man to see how people treat others. You were the only one who was kind. Tears rolled down her face. I thought I was helping you. I didn't know you were changing my life. Samuel knelt and said, I love you, Sarah. I needed to know you loved me for who I am. Sarah smiled. I love you, rich or poor. They got married. Their love story was on the news everywhere, the waitress who married a homeless man. Sarah started a foundation to help homeless people and poor girls. Lillian later became sick and needed a kidney transplant. All the men she trusted disappeared. With no one else to help, she called Sarah crying. Sarah helped her without anger or hate. Lillian was saved and changed her life. She began to tell young women, respect yourself, work hard, be kind. Sarah and Samuel lived happily with their 2 kids. She never forgot where she came from. She always said, treat people with respect. The person you help today might be your helper tomorrow. Like the video, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe. For more stories, hit subscribe and turn on the bell only on Sanka Fatals.